I'd like us to start from the beginning, from your gate. Because I feel like
okay.
a gate is the gate to your farm. It's a threshold for you. Well, how do you want to use that threshold?
Okay, let's start from there then. Good morning, guys. I hope you're well. I'm going to show you the results of the salt experiment, but we're going to do that at the end because I've got Kate here with me today, who I'll put her Instagram in below and you can go check her out. Amazing experience in foraging walks. And so today we're going to be learning about what is growing here naturally already and what we can do with it, where the wild meets what we want to do.
Could be almost like a moment where you can check in with yourself and sort of check in with your senses and sort of remember about the purpose of why you've got that. Connecting with already what's here, what sort of welcomes you to your farm. It's a nice kind of thing to have.
Yeah.
Do you recognise this tree?
This looks like a good old oak tree to me.
Yeah.
All the classic sturdy, old, feels quite British. This one seems, kind of medium age, like not a grandfather. I'm thinking like 80 years, 100 years maybe. I'm not overawed, but I'm appreciating the stability. I was thinking a bit brotherly, because it doesn't feel too senior.
Brother Oak. Kind of Brother Oak who's welcoming you as you're coming in.
And he's had his wars, he's had his trials and tribulations, but he's still here.
Yeah, he's solid. And then on the other side, I notice you've got the beautiful dog rose, or wild rose growing there, so you can see the rose hips.
These guys.
Yeah, rose is considered to be a plant of your heart.
So this is roses, or?
Yeah, so this will be a rose.
What?
It will probably flower in the spring
Okay.
and summer, but at the moment you've got the tiny rose hips, which are the fruit of the rose.
Okay. Lords and ladies in there.
So this is a poisonous plant that you will see a lot in woodlands, growing in the woodlands, and it will have in the spring and summer it will have those leaves that looks a little bit like spinach, and many people have contaminated their forage when they were perhaps going and collecting wild garlic. The nice thing about foraging is that you have to be mindful. You cannot grab things because there are so many plants that coexist together. They almost kind of entwine.
Got the basket.
I've got
and
the
some
basket.
secateurs. Let's go this way. You stop whenever you want to.
So you've got a lovely patch of stinging nettles here, which are your super plants.
Cool, these have come out of nowhere.
They're looking absolutely healthy.
This was not here about 3 weeks ago, I'm sure.
Yeah, there is a couple of cycles of nettles. So in the spring, you will have those young shoots coming up.
Are you not getting stung there?
Not anymore. I am a little bit, but because the way I am holding the nettle, it's not painful at all.
Yeah.
And I'm actually used to it because I've
doing it all the time.
Been foraging nettles for many years now. So normally in nettles, the top parts are edible. A rule of thumb that you will collect 4 or 6 leaves. Sort of one of the things that perhaps everyone could recognize.
Yeah.
And the one that are best to collect are the one below your knee.
Okay.
Without seeds. If you see the way the little stinging hair grow, they almost grow upwards, kind of follow the
direction of the
direction of the stinging.
So I'm thinking if I come in here,
and then and just pull it up gently.
Yeah.
How was that?
I got stung a little bit from the one underneath, but that's because I was a bit aggressive. I didn't need as much strength.
Okay, so let's maybe try one more nettle. So we can put this one in our basket actually.
Whee!
So we're going to break those hair. You can smell a little bit the nettle.
Yeah.
And then you can put it on your tongue.
Mild, milky.
Milky.
Oh, a bit of spice coming in. Like pepper.
But you didn't get stung?
No stinging. All quite mild. What about you?
I got this sort of green leafy taste.
I smelled cauliflower or something.
Did you?
And then I got like milk or pepper, so not the things I was thinking.
It's considered to be a super plant because it's got so many nutrients in it. Wild plants that has got the highest amount of protein. But it's got minerals, vitamins.
It's just a weed, supposedly. It's that tension, isn't it, between how we decide where we want our ideas to be and where nature says it is.
I think once you understand the benefits of this plant,
Yeah.
you will then make more informed decision whether you want to keep it or not.
Yeah, you understand the value of it more.
That's it. You can make clothes, you can make tea out of it, you can make a soup, you can make crisps, you can replace spinach with nettles. You can use it in so many different ways. And that's why kind of once you know it, you can think like, okay, do I want to get rid of
Such abundance.
or not?
As you guys can tell, we haven't even made it out of the car park yet, and we're already like more content than you can shake a stick at. So I think today we're going to have to accept it's going to be an intro, and we're going to have to make more videos about this. There's definitely an attention to care and paying attention to what otherwise just looks like a bush to whack.
I've been looking for a sign that I'm not too late. I've been searching for some peace of mind.
Pull these leaves off, put them in the oven with oil and salt and get crisps.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing that. I want to try and get something out of the nettles, improve my relationship with the nettles before the day is over. To give you guys a flavour for what's here, we're going to do a walk around the perimeter and just do a hit list of things that we see, so you guys can get a nice montage of what's going on here, and I'll get some locations so I can bring people back to these places as well.
So you see this little purple flower here?
Oh yeah.
Called self-heal.
Self-heal.
Yeah. So you can make a potion out of it.
Yeah.
You can dry it. Once you know that self-heal grows here, you can make into sort of like a medicinal oil infusion. A beautiful medicinal plant called St. John's wort growing in here. You would dry them and then you could turn them into medicine, and it's a wonderful antidepressant, and in Germany you would be prescribed by your doctor.
Wow.
This is Plantago, which is another medicinal plant that has got lovely properties. So it's one of the plants that you want to know about because it's a natural plant to help you heal, for example. So you could use it as a plaster. It's got your beautiful self-heal. You've got your plantain,
Yeah.
which is very nearby. You've got your St. John's wort.
We've got a whole healing bouquet.
Yeah, you can try it.
Yeah?
There are so many minerals in sap.
Can you eat any sap, or
No.
is it just pine?
No, there are certain trees that you can eat sap from, or you can dry it and you can use it in...
Oh, it's much more,
It's got lots of flavour.
it's crazy. It's like buttery, and then, because I was obviously thinking honey, because it looks
Yeah.
like honey. Oh, but obviously I can taste the pine.
You can taste the pine straight away when you touch. This is like a essential oils hub here.
Wow.
You know, all this sap. That's amazing.
So you're not worried about how long it's been there for?
I would go for a fresh one in terms of eating. So this one.
Yeah.
With this one, you could use it for burning.
I see what you mean, yeah. It definitely draws you back to a different way of being with the land, getting into this detail. It's something I missed from the woods, really.
Yeah.
We had some mushrooms in the woods. I'll
Did you?
I'll show you.
But I'll be too late, too late, too late, too late. Oh, I'm never there. I never left. I've been waiting for
I have never seen these styles before. Look at that.
to a question never met.
When you cut it, you always sort of leave the bottom because you don't disturb.
Yeah, yeah,
But if you smell it,
yeah.
it's got a very pleasant mushroom smell.
Yeah, it does. I was too scared in the woods because I was there alone most of the time, you know. The only foraging learning I did was elsewhere, not on my own lands. It's a very thick stalk on that one, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll take a photograph and then I'll text to my friend. So it's a black thorn.
And these are slows, are they?
Yeah.
Me and Chloe had a very enjoyable night on slow gin.
Oh, there you go.
And can you just eat them, or?
Well, they're very bitter. You can try them. They're quite bitter, so...
Woo! Woo! Quite. Flip me.
From the sacred to the Aragon.
Some nice blackberries going on.
On Nevada, the tri-states, the field long gone.
So would you take all of these rose hips off, basically?
I would only sort of take what you need.
Mm.
So actually they've got much higher content of vitamin C than your lemon or your
Really?
orange. Mix them with other tea, sort of like herbal tea.
So those are rose hip, but these are hawthorn, and they just look so similar. But I guess the leaves don't look
so
similar.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Red always scares me. Red makes me think danger.
but you're not scared of strawberries, are you?
True, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
So if you look at it, it looks a little bit like a little apple.
Mini apple.
Mini apple.
Just give it a go.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a medicinal berry. Strengthens the heart.
Mm.
The easiest thing is to dry them.
Yeah.
And then I add them to different teas.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's more of a sprinkle a bit of
I
hawthorn.
add them alcohol.
Yeah, nice. Mint.
Some mint. It's definitely a wild mint. Different mint plants, they will sort of have their flowers in different positions or different colors or different shape. And this one to me looks like a wild mint. And it smells great.
It does, doesn't it? It's really. I put the strimmer over it and it went.
So we can make a mixture: mint, rosehip, and nettle tea.
Wow, I love that.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
A wilderness organic mint, rosehip, and nettle tea. Never tried that before. All right, let's get a kettle and whatever stuff we need from the kitchen, and let's go. I think we'll go back up to the woodland to sit there because it's nice. Thanks, Kate.